recovery, but there's another reason. More later. The second reason I went for this recovery hike, ladies and gentlemen, I just passed 500,000 vertical feet gained for the year. Now that may not seem like a lot, but Mount Everest is 29,027 feet. That's 17.22 Mount Everest. Now I will never kid myself into saying that what I did is as hard as climbing Everest 17 times. I didn't risk losing any fingers or toes and didn't have to deal with all the equipment and crampons and heavy weight. However, most of my vertical feet were above 9,000 feet in elevation, so that says a little bit of something, I guess. Plus, I'm 59 and a half years old. A few people I would like to thank that may not know they inspired me along this crazy journey. First of all, Brian Powell and Megan Hicks, I Run Far. Without you guys, I wouldn't have met most of the ultra runners that I have come to know and admire. And also, I wouldn't have had all the experiences and probably wouldn't have moved to Silverton, Colorado. Beautiful Silverton, home of the Hard Rock 100. So thank you guys. Jason Schlarb, local buddy and friend and Hard Rock winner. Thanks for being such a good friend and for inspiring me. Any Hard Rocker I've ever met, the ones I know the best are probably Billy Sims and Howie Stern. They've stayed with me on multiple occasions. You guys are very inspirational. Andy Jones Wilkins, what inspires me about you? Well, first of all, you're a badass. Secondly, you did this at 49 years old. So in 10 years, maybe you can duplicate what I did, and I'm sure you'll be able to do so because you're rocking on. Casey Lichtai, you inspire me with all your races, your love for family, your love of pets, your positive attitude even when you're injured or not feeling well or things are not going so great for you. So thank you, Casey. And always remember who was your first interviewer for I Run Far at Rocky Raccoon. Killian Jornet. I met Killian at the North Face 50 way back in 2013. The most incredible endurance athlete I've ever met. An amazing guy. Check out some of his videos. They can't help but inspire you. Also, I would like to thank Jamil Curry. Jamil, your videos and your goal of the Barkley Million, that's 1,000,000 feet climbed in 1 year, ladies and gentlemen, between one Barkley 100 and the next. That's very inspirational. Also, Jamil and his crew at Aravaipa put on the best races in the world. Awesome knowing you guys, and thanks for the inspiration. I also have to thank all my friends, my family who put up with my photos and videos, and some of you watch them, some of you don't, but that's okay too. And I have to thank, and you know this is coming, this is not a person, I have to thank Rocky the Wonder Cat. He's so fun to come home to each and every day. Makes my runs that much easier to get through. Kendall Mountain, thank you. My gosh, Kendall Mountain and Island Lake, those trails are responsible for many of those thousands of feet. More to come, more to come. And there's so many other people that inspire me. I had to name those. Ethan Newberry, the Ginger Runner, and your wife Kimberly, you inspire me with all your videos and everything you do for ultra running, so thanks a lot. And I'm going to leave out so many people. That's the way it always happens when you list people, but that's okay. That's okay. You know who you are if you've touched my life in any way. And if I've touched your life in any way, you're welcome. Later, I have to finish this little easy hike. Most of it is going down 1 mile, so that won't be vertical gain. That will be vertical loss, which I don't even track. Out. Yeah, back from my celebration hike of 500,000 vertical feet and some more people to thank. Thank you, Gary Robbins, for all your inspirational Barkley training videos. Holy cow, guy, you're going to get it done this year. I can feel it. Thanks a lot, and keep trucking. Thank you, Ian Sharman, for all the great coaching advice. You're not even my official coach, but I've learned so much from hanging around you and using your advice that I owe you a debt of gratitude. Paul Terranova and Meredith Terranova. Paul for getting me into the sport of ultra running, and Meredith for occasionally kicking my butt and all the great advice you've given me. Thanks a lot. I love you guys. Ultra shoes. My gosh, all 500,000 of those vertical feet have been done in ultra shoes. The greatest shoes for trail and ultra running. Thank you, Golden Harper and Brian Beckstead, for starting the company. Thank you, Michael McKnight, for inspiring me to become an ambassador. Michael has done over 500,000 feet, I believe, 2 years in a row now, not to mention 3 200-mile races in a row. So thanks, buddy. I'm sure I'm leaving out other people, but it's time to close. All those feet have made me incredibly hungry, and I know there are a lot of people who've done more than 500,000 vertical feet in a year. Jim Walmsley, well over 600,000 this year. Jim Rocks. My friend Kyle Curtin in Durango, well over 600,000 vertical feet this year. Those are awesome results, and well, plain and simply, they're much better than I am, but I'm proud of what I've done despite a broken arm and several other injuries, some minor, some not so minor, that have kept me on the shelf. Reach my goal, and looking forward to many more hundreds of thousands of vertical feet in the future. Hopefully some of you will follow my journey. Cheers, and have a great evening.